Morning, church. I'm Esther, those of you that don't know me. I would just like to go through a particular verse with you this morning. So this morning I'm looking at Psalm 34, and the verse in particular that I want to focus on is verse 4. So that is, I sought the Lord and he heard me and delivered me from my fears. This is a verse in particular that has personally really helped me through a lot of moments in my life. So it's helped me with a missionary trip I went on to when I went to Uganda. Gosh, that's 10-11 years ago now. It's helped me when I've got a new job, working somewhere that I never thought that I would in a million years be happy working. I work in Marie Curie as palliative care assistant practitioner. I absolutely love the job, and actually can't really picture myself working anywhere else at the moment. It's got me through pregnancy, it's got me through so far 2.5 years in motherhood, and it's also got me through some other things. So one of my biggest things and challenges is public speaking. Now to some it's a huge gift and they have no problem with it. Me, I get so nervous, I talk too quickly, and even this, recording myself, knowing that it's going to go to the whole church, makes me really nervous. But I just feel it's something in the last year to 2 years that God has really encouraged me to work on and to do. So twice now I've delivered small presentations in work. So one was around a very personal experience I had in work, to a crowd of about 50 people, which got, a heart racing, palm sweating, the whole lot. Another one is delivering a research article to a very small group, but again, any more than 2 or 3 people, and I really don't find it comfortable at all. And then this, so this is something when the Psalm, not Psalm 23, mission came up. It was something that I immediately heard God say, you've got to do it, you've got to do it, you've got to preach that verse, you've got to do a devotional on that verse. And then it was only last week I got a text from Nick asking if I would do one, and it was actually my mum asked me, so you're going to do it then? And I was like, well, I've thought about it beforehand, I've been asked to do it, and now I feel like I'm being told to do it. I felt like God was telling me to do it. At the moment, I think we're all facing challenges, aren't we? Whether that's because you're working at the moment, whether it's because you're having to stay at home. So in this current situation, sorry, I'm train. We're all having to face the unknown. We're all having to conquer fears. So whether that's fear that we won't see our families for months, whether that's fears that we're bringing, potentially bringing this virus home because we're working on, as an essential worker. And I just felt that this verse, even though we're, sometimes it feels like we're getting out towards the end of this now, we're not quite the end of it yet. And I just felt that it was important to keep focusing on that, and, maybe bring this verse to you when you come to pray and ask the Lord for, help to encourage you to get through this. And, you pray on it and he will, bring you peace and deliver you from your fears. So I just wanted to leave everyone with that message this morning. So whatever you're fearing this morning, no matter how big or small it might seem to another person, pray, tell the Lord about your fears. He knows them already, but pray, tell him, and he will give you peace and he will deliver you from those fears.